Yes, sir. With whoever the... Well, that's stupid. Yeah.
Hey babe, how are you doing? Sparkling hard at Couch Soldier. I'm feeling very naughty and bored. RN come sub and chat with me on my own fans. I'll send you a free nude epic if you sub, it's free, and DM me your Twitch name on their face with stuck out tongue and tightly closed eyes, 18 plus, my of is, onlyfans.com/midwest and I hope to see you there.
Yeah. I'd rather beat off with sandpaper. I'm sorry. We are in a late night stream, y'all. So, might get explicit 18 plus. It's a must. Don't even try to swindle your way in. Probably won't be a lot of people here anyway, so it'll work out just fine for all these little young ears. Alright. I don't even know what to do. Honestly, I don't even know what the title is. Tired. Can't sleep. Thought about playing a little bit of COD. Anybody want to hop in and play? I'd like to play with some girls today, but not them. I'm trying not to talk too much shit, but come buckets probably be a good, probably a good description. I mean, really, like, I get it, it's a bot, but like, damn, what's the world coming to, man? Like, population is declining. Like, if Elon Musk is right, and I feel like dude's smart enough, you know, like he might know what the fuck he's talking about. Like, it'd be a good suggestion. There'd be a good probability that he does. And so, like, people just ain't getting laid out there because there's like sex dolls and all kinds of shit out there, right? Like, so there's no babies being made. That's it's crazy. Like, whatever, less humans because we kind of suck sometimes. But you know, it's all right. Like, you gotta suck before you. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm tired of shit. All right, Call of Duty don't want to load up, so it's a sign. Come on. Oh, is it updating? Is there a new update? No way. There is a new update. Why do we have to do that? Why do we have to do that? Hopefully it's cool. You know, Microsoft finally, the deal went through. Pretty stoked about that. Indeed. Indeed I am. Oh my god. Crazy Ratchet. I don't even know who this is. Man. I can only imagine. Nobody's on tonight, huh? Talking to my damn self gets old real quick. Whew. I'm loving this cold weather down here in southern Texas. Anybody else got some cold weather going on? I feel it. I like it. I love it. Nobody in my channel, no. 0 viewers, what up? This sucks for sure. Let's pull this up. 0 viewers, what up? This sucks for sure. Let's pull this up. 0 viewers, what up? This sucks. Can I edit my own video? That would be nice. Maybe I just need to pull up my other computer. I feel like I just need to pull up my other computer. Oh yeah, I'm about to turn that sucker on right now, matter of fact. Oh, No recommended channels. Not a single one of them is Call of Duty. Wonder why that is. I wonder why. Indeed. I wonder why life sucks so bad I have to resort to getting high. I probably shouldn't stream tonight, but I don't give a flying. I really wanna. Alright, here we go. Pulling it up right now. Right now. YouTube. Let me see here. There. I'm just gonna chat with some viewers while it's updating. If I ever get any. Till then, I'm gonna be a little focused in here.
Multi-streaming with.
Did we restart the stream or what? What happened here? Wait, what the fudgesicle? I can't find my thumbnails. I got a whole folder just for thumbnails. somewhere. Oh. Yeah. Huh? Buddy, chill out, man. Yeah, I got some shitty thumbnails. After taking some digital media design, boy. I mean, I did like all my video editing. I don't know if you guys seen any of the videos, the photos, thumbnails, whatever. Granted, it was all done with the phone, right? But man, when I took digital media design, I didn't really ever like learn from the teacher. I think I talked to the teacher one time, one teacher out of four. Out of 4.0 GPA, but I just did the work, right? But like, it was just cool to have Adobe. And like, I don't know, I just, because I had to use it, like, instead of using something so simple as like, software on the phone, which I was super excited about getting back. Man, it was just like, I don't know, you take it to a whole nother level. I kind of miss it. Kind of miss it, indeed. I don't miss the lack of like challenge physically though. That was a bummer. Buddy, go lay down. Or come here. I don't care. Pick one. Come here, bud. Come on. Get up here. Come on. Get up here, bud. Let's find you a home. Anybody want a dog? Good old buddy here. Mwah. You're like babies, aren't you? Good boy. I had a couple of crazy old dykes yanked their own dog and got them squealing and crying whenever my dog tried to hump. So they freaked out, thought my dog was attacking them, and tried to kick my dog in the face when I pulled him off. And they called the cops on me. I'm just like, you guys are so, I mean, I get it though. Like, a lot of people just don't know how to, I mean, most people don't know how to handle themselves in a situation where adrenaline kicks in. Like, that takes a lot of practice. And which means you have to be in a lot of situations where you have adrenaline, kicking in. Cops will like run, but it's just like not even close to the same. But I mean, some of the cops down here anyway, not all of them. But yeah, it's like, buddy, chill, bud. Chill. Over here trying to chill my strings, my sweats. Anyways, new subject. Where's all the viewers at? Put no effort in, no thumbnail, no tags, no nothing. Like, I watch my buddy Catfish, man. He's good. He's a good streamer. Honestly, he's a real good streamer. He's interesting. I mean, his gameplay's just limited to his hardware and software. Like, it really sucks. Like, as a new streamer, unless you're really tech savvy. Like, I'm just like a mediocre tech savvy. Like, I build websites and fix phones and unlock and like root phones and like take off like the crazy shit that sounds like super tech savvy, but like whenever you comes to streaming, like that's not tech savvy. Like, that's not even close to what you need to be. You need to be like in the top 1% of tech savvy. Like, there's just so much that goes into it. So I feel for my boy. He's out there grinding and like he says he does it for fun, but nobody buys a $1,200 computer for fun, which is still a piece of shit. Like, if you're buying a pre-built, you know what I mean? Like, and if you're buying one to build on your own, oh yes, still trash. Still trash. I heard someone say that the CPU was more important, which is silly, because you can't have one without the other. Like, you take out a GPU or a CPU, you can't play COD, right? Either one, but like the CPU makes a bigger difference to have a better CPU. Sounds kind of silly to me. I don't know. Any thoughts on that? Anybody? Or if I talk too much about the LGBTQ, my channel's blacklisted. Wouldn't be the first time. It'd be nice to get like a heads up. Like SBD Gaming, that was so dirty. Over 100,000 new viewers every single month, and all of a sudden it's like, bloop, they're gone. Nobody, maybe like 1 or 2 viewers. My buddy Catfish dropped the N-bomb. It was like, really? Like, and I mean, I wasn't gonna be upset with them about it. You know what I mean? Like, I was mad, don't get me wrong, but not because he said the N-word. Say what the fuck you want, right? Like, it's America. Grew up, born and raised in the land of the free. You know what I mean? Like, I think people are taking this racist shit like way too far out of context. Like, it's just you know, like, it's like talking shit to your friend, right? Like, to me, that's how it's always been. Some people take it more seriously than others, but the same thing goes when you know, tell somebody that they got a hairpiece that looks like it just got hit by lightning. You know what I mean? Like, these are general shit talking, or you talk shit like to people about their race. Like, either one, there's no difference, right? Like, you're still talking shit to a human being at the end of the day. And like, the fact that people like get upset because you're racist when you talk shit just makes that a racial, like, I mean, if you want to get technical, like, it's specific to racism, right? It's like, I don't know how to put it. Point being is, it's like, it's just fucking silly. It's like, we're just having a good time. Like, some people are real serious, you know? Like, I get it if you're like angry and you're like, oh, you fucking nerd, you know what I mean? Like, but at the same time, it's like, those guys are the ones that are the most mad. Like, especially you got a headset on, you are not in front of anybody. You know what I mean? Like, you got a headset on and a speaker. So like, for somebody that's really like gonna make it like, you know, be real and start swinging on somebody or like do something crazy because they're racist, those type of people, they're not sitting there on a mic running their mouth like that. You know what I mean? Like, they're gonna be out there doing it, and they're not even gonna play with somebody. You know what I mean? Like, real racist people, just as soon as they hear a black person or a white person, you know, because they're racist against them, they'll just hop out of the lobby. Like, that's how, you know, like, that's like, they take it to a whole nother level. I remember being at a party once, man. I was like, I wasn't even at the party when the problem started. So I got a call, my buddy, black dude, supposedly a cousin of my friend, my best friend at the time, Corey Patterson, you're a douchebag. Anyways, Harrison is the dude's name. This little black guy is like 5, 6, you know, max. And he calls me like, hey, I think I'm about to get jumped. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, where you at, man? I'll come over. You know, I'm young. I'm stupid. I'm 18, maybe something like that. But I'm big, and I've been fighting since I was a little baby. So I roll on over there. There's like 40, 50 people minimum. Probably, you know, a total of around 100 in this, you know, the house and, you know, wherever else they were piled into the little crevices around. And we're in the basement, and they're all passing around a blunt, like with, you know, THC filled weed. And they're all smoking, and it's like, it came to him, and they passed him. And I just took their blunt, like, I'm an idiot, arrogant moron at the time. And I was just like, I just threw it. Boop, threw it. I was like, I'm good, man. Don't need that. I was like, yeah, I lit up a big blunt. Like, you know, I put a 1/4 ounce in it, so they had like a little pinner. I don't know. I just don't like that. Like, you know, I don't care what if it's racist or not. Like, you got 15, 20, 30 people, and you want to pick on one dude, like one single individual dude. Like, it's different if you're like cool with them, that's your friend, you know, trying to build him up, whatever, like help him stand up for himself. That's a whole different thing. Like, just to be really hating somebody, and then like on top of that, just like the only reason is because their skin color. Like, that's just fucking annoying to me. Like, I'll fight the whole. And that was my mentality. Now I'm just not gonna put myself in those situations, right? It's like. But I'm still that guy. It's like, I don't care. Like, if win, lose, or draw, like, I'm gonna stand for what I believe in. And that's what I did that night. And I'm like, man, I was like, sure, let me light this up. And then I let Harrison hit it, and he passed it back to me. And then I just threw it on the ground and stomped on it. I was like, man, fuck this place. Like, y'all are some fucking racist pieces of shit. Like, you know what I mean? Why y'all picking on the littlest dude here? Like, you know, pick on me. Pick on me, you know, like, and I was like, let's get out of here, bro. And I'm like, I'm just trying to get him to leave, you know, and I wanted to make my statement because I was a moron, which led to a lot of beef. So I walk out the door, my little buddy's behind me, and he kind of pushes in front of me, slams the door, like he's getting all cocky, like he wants to show out, whatever. I'm like, damn it, you should have done. Like, I've already done way too much. And then you did something on top of that, and like they're, you know, they're like, they want to hit me, right? Like, but they got an opportunity to hit someone smaller, and obviously they're weak because they're picking on a weak guy. So as soon as they hear that, they're like, oh, prime opportunity to hit the little dude, you know. And it's the biggest dude in the party. I didn't even see him. Like, he was huge. This is like, you know, Goliath. He's like 6'7", maybe like 280. And he's, you know, like, you could tell he's been lifting every day. Like, I was like, I've always been like a good 220 since I got out the boys ranch. Like, you know, but like, I'm boxing every day with my buddy whose mom was a first women's state champion boxer of Kansas, right? And like, which I've been fighting way longer than him, is like, but I was just, you know, in shape, right? Like, so I see him go to swing at the guy, and I go to swing at him, and I get hit 3 times in the back of the head before I could even release my punch. It was like, damn. I turn around, and I hit 2 of them real quick with the quick jab. 3rd one hits me. So I hit him, bow, drop him. And I just started dropping people like left and right. So I think I like dropped like 5 or 6. I turn around, Harrison's on the ground, on the curb, you know, like, it looked like the dude's eye that Kimbo sliced, like, knocked almost all the way out of his skull. It was bad, man. He looked bad. That bad. Like, real bad. I was like, oh, shit, you know? And I'm looking in the street, and there's like 100 of them. It, you know, like 90 minimum, maybe more, probably like more around 120. And it was crazy because, like, I'm thinking this is like a big old racist, like, Ku Klux Klan, you know, Confederate flag place, right? Like, I don't know what to call that, like, redneck place. And here comes this black dude, which I had decided not to fight because my dad was being such a dickhead, and then called him the N-word, right? what the fuck is he doing here in this racist ass place? So this dude comes out of nowhere, troop, runs up, and like, you know, like he was about to take charge, like let's just get this out the way, you know, like he's got that. You just see it the way his movement is. It's like, what the fuck y'all doing? Like, you know, there's like 100 of you. What? There's just one, two guys, you know. And when he sees me, it's like I stood in front of my dad, who had just got like jump kicked from this dude. And this dude is like, when I say like one of the best fighters I've ever seen, like he wasn't just one of the best fighters, just athletes in general. Like he was like at the school pep rally, like just doing backflips and all kinds of shit. Like he was like the main, at the very end, you know, like the main attraction, right? Like they used him at the very last because like, I mean, keep everybody around, right? Like he was, point being is he like jumped and did like a double fake kick to a twist spin side kick. I don't know. I just made it sound really cool. I don't even know what he did, but he kicked my dad, man. It's like, and so I didn't even watching it, so I made all that up. But he kicked my dad, and so I heard about it from my buddy. I was already walking back. I didn't follow my dad in school, or coming back from school, and he wanted me to go do my homework. Blah blah. I wasn't doing none of that. Like I had it for school. He knocked my papers out of my hand, all kinds of stuff. So it was like counterproductive. And I was pissed. And then like my buddy Mark, she tells me, "Oh, like your dad just got beat up." I'm like, "What?" Turn around, fly over there, you know. And like he tells his white friend, "Just like get him." I'm like, "What?" So long story short, like I was like, "Man, look, just get out of here, man. Like, you know, just get out of here. Like my dad's a racist piece of shit. Like she's currently calling him an N-word. You know, it's like it wasn't no debating it. You know what I mean? I know that's how my dad is. You know, like, and he still have black friends just like I do. You know what I mean? Like he was just a little bit more vulgar than I was. And at that time, I was like, you know, you just knocked all the papers out of my hand, and you got kicked by a kid. You know, like you're way out of line. It's like I'll stand up, make sure nobody's hitting my dad in front of me. 100%, you're not hitting my dad. You know, like if you're doing something shady, like we're fighting 100%. But like, nah, I was like, I'm not gonna go swing on somebody because my dad's lost his mind. So I just stood there, you know, like, so he was like, he remembered that. So we're back to the party now. It's like 120 people, whatever, right? Like, and he just like, and they're all racists, right? It's like, it's just so crazy to see this black dude come out in front of every one of them. And it's like they all knew he was the alpha male. All of a sudden, all of them just kind of watched him. I was like, what? This is nuts. And then bam, he saw me and he's like, man, like, get out of here, man. I'm still mad though because I got hit, right? And I'm kind of, you know, I'm like, man, I was like, bro, like, y'all are gonna fight me, like, you know what I mean? Just get that out of the way. I'm not trying to turn around, just get hit, bro. Like, just go ahead and keep sitting. He's like, nah, bro. He's like, you're good, bro. Like, just get out of here. Like, I got respect for you, bro. It's like, damn. So I turn around, I look at Harris, he's all beat up. I don't know why I told that story. Probably because I'm sitting here waiting for COD update, but I don't know. That plus I want to emphasize on the racist thing. It's just like, people be acting racist, right? Like, and it's so funny because like I hear a lot of black people talking about like those old secret racist people, you know, or whatever, undercover racists. And it's like, it's more like people that are scared to say racist things until they're behind closed doors, which really aren't racist, because if they were, like, you know, they'd be gung-ho about it. And yeah, so there's probably some extents, like they don't want to see their girl, or they don't like, you know, they don't believe in certain things or whatever. Like I've met a lot of people like that, but like racism is like just so overrated. Like there's not like a ton of, you know, just super racist people out there, you know. Like it's just, this doesn't work that way. Like it is like one of the good points that someone brought up to me was the owner's I'm sorry, so husband wife owner's place I'm at, right, is like, you know, the park, and the husband's like, if you think about your property, your work, right, like you know, tools, whatever it is that you use, horses, you know, whatever, right? Like, you take care of it, right? Like this, I mean, like you pay good money for it, you take care of it, right? Like this is what you do. So you don't take care of it, what happens? It starts to break, you know, whatever. So like, if you had a slave back then, it's like you took care of the slave so it could continue to work. You know, like it's gonna be with you for the rest of its life. It's not like, you know, like you're gonna burn it out and kill it. Like, I mean, I'm sure people were like messed up and, you know, movies to get to people's heads. I don't think it was as bad as it was. I don't know, honestly. I wasn't back in those times, but I got to thinking, like, dang, when I got down here, I was like, man, this is probably the most racist place ever, because I'm like in the farthest south you can go, you know, like down 20 minutes from like the border in Brownsville, right? Like the very farthest south you can get besides that extra 20 minutes. And like I'm seeing cotton fields for the first time in my life, man. I'm like, gosh, dang, it's like 110, you know, like it's hot. And I was just in my head envisioning the past, you know, like I was like, man, that sucks. Like I can't believe that actually happened. But like the whole perspective on that down here is so crazy. And it's another thing that's so crazy is like Kansas, where I came from, the police were like super corrupt, super crazy, super ready to shoot you, whatever, right? And so down here is like, I'm thinking it's gonna be 1,000 times worse, right? We're talking about cartel right by the border. We got a lot of crazy things happening. So the police better be ready, right? Absolute opposite. It was so crazy to see it. Like, I met one cop that would admit that he had been into a fight. And like every other one of them, either they were lying to me or I don't know, but like they all told me they have never been in a fight. And it's like you can tell, you know, like there wasn't a skill there. Like that mindset wasn't there, and like they got nervous easy. Buddy, chill, man. What's up, bud? Dog's flipping out. I'll put you in your kennel, man. I think COD's done updating. Good old Call of Duty. What? What is it, bud? No, you're not gonna claw me in my face. You better stop trying. No, come on, bro. Go lay down. Go lay down. I love you. Go lay down. Alright, let's see. Let's see. I mean, I can never sleep when I got a good meal. I don't know why. Just don't feel like it's possible. I always took 11 gigabytes to download. I'm super excited about that. Super stoked. Fuck it. About to look for chronics so I can get smoked.